DevOps, another popular subreddit. And this person wanted to create monthly reports on data for our Octopus deploy and Jenkins installation. So this is very common. We see this all the time with customers where they basically want to get a sense of how many deployments are kicking off, what is the status of certain projects, what are their environment status, et cetera, et cetera. And so out of the box, we do provide some of these reports in the form of insights, but it's a bit different than what this person is asking for. They're looking for the raw data. And so I came in here and I said, yeah, you can do this. You can do this in a number of different ways. Probably the default way of doing this is to access the REST API, pull down the desired data, and then throw it into a reporting tool. And there's those are the individual APIs themselves. The other way to do this is to hit our reporting API, which is available here. This is basically a bulk export in XML of pretty much everything you'd ever want to know about how your deployments are going. And then finally, I also offered the solution of maybe you could use the CLI, pipe the data as JSON, and put it into a file if you wanted to. We do have docs on this, and I just wanted to cite some of them. So there's some great articles that was written. This one was written by an Octopus insider, Jeff Taylor, who took Octopus data from that XML endpoint and created a Power BI dashboard. I've shown this in the past, but basically it's here's everything that you could possibly want to know about what's happening with the Octopus project. So you can see here, counted deployments by date and project. This is the years on the y-axis. We've got counted deployments by environment and project, total deployments, succeeded, failed, yada, yada, yada. So lots of stuff there. And of course, we have to have the donut chart, always a popular option. So that's one option. And then some folks don't know this, but we actually have a Grafana endpoint data source that was written by Matt Casperson. He's a fellow employee here at Octopus. And so Matt here talks about integrating Octopus with Grafana. Grafana is a very powerful visualization tool. And so utilizing that data source allows you to pull that data in from Octopus via the XML endpoint. And then you can render it in a number of different ways. So Matt talks a little bit about how to do that, how to set it up, and then what you can generate at the end of the day for those types of things. So I just thought I'd mention it here because we get this question quite a bit. The last thing I wanted to mention was the fact that we actually have a number of client libraries that you can use. So the one that most folks will know is this one, the Octopus clients. This is the C# API client library. But we also have a Go client library. This is used by the Terraform provider. And we also have one in TypeScript. This is actually used by our GitHub Actions. So these are 3 different libraries that you can use in 3 different languages if you want to pull that data out. And I just thought that would be interesting to mention here in the context of Deployment Friday.